Hello and welcome to the Leo Total Solar Eclipse activation. I'm Adrienne Elise. Thank you for joining me and taking the opportunity to tap into the powerful energies that are happening right now on the planet. I'm sure you're feeling it. We have got just a huge culmination of energy, particularly in the United States, where this is the first total solar eclipse only hitting the US from east to west coast in a very long time. And so this total solar eclipse in Leo, also Mars is in the mix right there near the sun and the moon. And Mars is our action planet, our get it done planet, our let's make some stuff happen, the warrior part of ourselves. And in this case, what we're making happen, or what we have the opportunity to make happen, has to do with the trines that these planets are making to Saturn and Uranus. Saturn being our planet, a limitation of karma, of dharma, of path, and bringing things into reality. And the Uranus being the planet of the future, the innovative self, the part of ourselves that is looking into expanding into the future. And so with these planets enshrined to the sun, our identity, who we see ourselves to be, the light that we came here to shine, the moon, our emotional self and our past lives and past experiences, and Mars, our male warrior planet. So these planets for this total solar eclipse are trining up with Saturn and Uranus right around this time of this eclipse, creating this grand fire trine in the sky. And so all of the fire signs are illuminated with Saturn and Sagittarius and Uranus and Aries. So fire is about transformation, and it's about the fire under your butt, in this case, to be who you really are with all this Leo energy. That isn't it time for you to shine like the sun? And indeed, this eclipse marks a whole new chapter in history, particularly American history, as we move into this new paradigm. So what's this new paradigm? Everybody's talking about this eclipse being a portal and a timeline leap, a timeline split. There's all kinds of information about this out there right now. So what's going on with the timelines is that there are multiple experiences of different levels of consciousness going on at all times. And we have been kind of stuck in a rut, humanity, for a long time, coming up with the limitations of this world and the backwards repeating of patterns and trauma and programming. And so humanity has been kind of stuck in its evolutionary opportunities. So, but it doesn't mean that those timelines of optimal evolution and our coming into our cosmic consciousness is what is on track for us, humanity. That is still happening out there. It still exists. Those possibilities still exist. And what's happening right now is this eclipse is creating like a toroidal field, where a toroidal field, if you picture like a donut and it has lines, a grid that runs along the donut. If you imagine that these are the timelines, and the timelines come in together, and when they come into the wormhole part, there's one moment, we're going to be focusing on this moment in the activation today, still point, coming into this place outside of polarity, where we remember that we're connected to everything and we were never separated. But what's happening is for this total solar eclipse, we are literally creating this wormhole, and where these timelines are intermingling. So it's a great opportunity in this Leo total solar eclipse to jump on to your optimal timeline. And what this kind of looks like in the timeline of your life is like a rubber band, or maybe snapping back into place, or perhaps a plucking of these strings and harmonizing. So it's like, in order for this timeline leap to occur, we have to have a harmonization where the strings are being played at the same vibrational resonance to be able to shift over. So that's kind of what's been going on in our world, is like existing on these multiple timelines, and things have become very strange. And now we're feeling this with Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde in opposition to Neptune. And that Neptune, Mercury is our everyday awareness and how we're seeing things, how we're able to link things together and understand the bigger concepts of this world. And Neptune is like, whoa, it's like out there. It is the cosmic consciousness, the oneness, our dreams and visions and fantasies and delusions. And so we're having a huge opportunity to see through some delusions we've had, and that can be kind of a painful, hard process. And that's what is going on right now. This is a butt kicking onto your ultimate timeline. Are you ready to let go of all of the stories that have been holding you back from the true expression of who you are? But things are strange right now. Not only is it like, I'm not sure what's true and what's not true, and where I'm going or where I came from, what's past, what's future. But then with Mars there, with the sun and the moon, there's a lot of energy and emotion and this fire and expression trying to come forward, maybe suppressed emotions. And so what I'm finding right now in people is that there's a huge volatile energy out there. And this volatile energy has to do with the energy of suppressed emotions and things that need to come up and be expressed. But it's the cool thing about this energy is it's super dynamic right now. So if you can just go ahead and let happen whatever's happening as far as in your emotional sphere, and know that it's going to pass on, because don't get attached to what's happening, because before you know it, you're going to be on to something different. And so can you see this landscape of volatile emotions as just places that you're visiting as you're moving through to this new dimensional reality? And you're in the portal, and it's like we're having flashes of lifetimes, energies and dynamics from all these different lifetimes and dimensions and other places out there where our energy is stuck and now wants to come home to 3D reality on Earth right here, right now. And that's going to be a big focus of this activation today. It's time to come home, because it's going down on planet Earth, and this is where we want to be right now, in our totality, in our willingness to express the truth of who we are and bring forward our most precious gifts, which is this Leo energy, and command our life and bring the confidence into our future. Even though we're completely confused about the future or where we're at or what we're going with all this energy right now, we could still make an intention. So this is the really most important thing about this time right now, and this time leading up to the eclipse and the few weeks after the eclipse. When you have an opportunity for a timeline readjustment, the way that happens is going to be based on your vibrational frequency. And the biggest trap right now on the planet is an explosion of fear energy. So if you're resonating in fear, or you're resonating in regret, or you're resonating in guilt or grief or sadness, which those are places you're going to pass through, but at your core, deciding, choosing, doing whatever you need to do in this life to go out there in these next couple of weeks, starting right here, right now, and grab on to some joy. This is your job right now. It's incredibly important, because if you can keep a higher vibrational frequency, don't buy into the stories. There's a bunch of bullshit media stuff going on right now, and you got to just hold tight, be in your center, and hold that positive vibration. And it is the biggest gift, the most important task you have done in this lifetime, is in this crucial period of time right now, to hold a happy, joyful, positive vibration. Find what it is. Is it your pet? Is it doing your favorite thing? Is it experiencing your favorite activity? What is it that you need to do to grab a hold of that joy? Just don't even let the fear or the dark thoughts or the depression, just let that be, just put it aside, and do whatever you can do in your life to bring your vibration into a more joyful consciousness. This is our birthright. This is what Leo is helping us to do right now. And it's the most crucial time, because we're getting to a place on the planet where the negative paradigm is losing track. And yet it's trying to push there's this big duality push around this eclipse. Eclipses have been historically times of fear mongering. And so we just have to be like, we've heard that story before. And we're going to sit tight with the light. And we're going to be in positivity because we see that we're humans that are on the path evolving, and this massive opportunity. The opportunity is there with a higher vibrational frequency. This is higher energy in your body. This is allowing yourself alpha waves, what the children have, this connection to magic. Go find your inner child, your inner fun. This weekend, it's about you having a good time. And the universe needs you to do this and be really positive and optimal and hopeful about your future. Go inside of yourself and open your heart and grab on to this joy. Reach above to grab on to the joy of the universe and your birthright, your ability to be the sun. And that vibration can help the whole collective just bump right onto that optimal timeline. And then we're heading in a whole new direction. Humanity way closer to what we really saw for ourselves at this time. So thanks for doing the work and holding the light and being a part of this massive, powerful energy. And it's not always easy to go find joy when you're not feeling it, but it is a time that you have creative license to manufacture joy in your life. And that is the most important thing you can do for the collective right here, right now. And what does that look like? Can you hold the image of a joyful life, of waking up excited about what you're going to do? The service work that comes forward when you're truly accessing your most dynamic, cosmic, divine gifts you've worked for lifetimes to be able to put into a package, and just this certain package this way that you don't know what it looks like yet, but it's out there for this lifetime. What does that look like? What does that feel like? That's what we're going to focus on in this activation. So we can allow our whole field, our whole life, our whole timeline structure to completely rearrange and recalibrate to these new energies coming in and being a part of the solution as we choose hope and positivity and joy in the face of all kinds of stories out there. Can you be the light that you came here to be? And so we're going to help each other do that together today. And so go ahead and allow yourself to arrive here in this now moment, and also inviting yourself in. One of the things I keep getting in readings right now, in sessions, information coming through, that people are about to really come into contact with their soul team, with their soul team members. These are soulmates, working partners, friends that are going to be coming together to support each other, to validate each other, and be a part of these amazing projects together. So these people are looking to find each other. So let's just go ahead, and as you invite yourself to arrive in this space right here, right now for this activation, go ahead and invite in your Indigo Sub-Soul group, your Star Seed group, your Crystal Seed group, whatever your soul group. There's a group of you that have very similar past life history and experiences, come from the same origin bloodlines, and you are going to be finding each other soon over this fall. And go ahead and just put that beacon out to this soul group and invite them to come into this experience for their own healing based on the similarities of your soul group and the collective healing that's available today. On this powerful, powerful energy, we're tapping in to the upcoming total solar eclipse, the total solar eclipse that's happening on August 21st, 2017. So there's a lot of this fire transformation energy, and go ahead and just allow yourself to completely arrive right here in this now moment. Dropping a grounding cord, communicating with the root, the base of your spine, your root system, into Mother Earth. Your root chakra is about whether or not you feel safe and connected here and present on planet Earth. And most indigo starseeds have struggled with this feeling. They have had experiences in past lives where they were persecuted or pursued or targeted for their light. It made them feel like it was not safe to bring their light to planet Earth. And guess what? You don't have a choice now. Our light is coming home. So it's important that we recalibrate the root chakra. Go ahead and receive an energetic wave to help heal and recalibrate the root chakra. All of us here together have a similar story of this, that we don't feel safe embodying our light on planet Earth. And now it's absolutely safe. Not only is it safe, it is the time. It's beyond time. The Earth, the human culture is just waiting for this light to be embodied, this permission to be given in each of us to receive our soul spirit evolution as consciousness in a body turning into a light body. And just receiving that root chakra calibration, it is absolutely safe and appropriate for you to activate into your light body and be who you truly are. It is the time, and it is safe here on planet Earth. So go ahead and just put that root system down and feel yourself coming into communication with Mother Earth in a way that you never have been able to before. Just opening up to her love, and feel that love come up through your root system, cleaning out your Kundalini channels all the way up into your heart. And just see this beautiful tree, the tree of life, rooted in Gaia, growing up through your energy system, rooting out all of the programming, the implants, the strange messages or hereditary impulses throughout your nervous system, your blood system, your lymphatic system. Mother Earth Gaia, with the Gaia codes, the pure regenerative magic that is Earth, the planet we get to be on in this magical transformation. She's reaching up. She's reaching up to hold you from the inside out, and allow Mother Earth to be inside you and all around you as you join with her electromagnetic field, as you come aware of your own electromagnetic field, and just feel yourself completely held in a bubble, beautiful, purple healing light. As Mother Earth receives you back home in your entirety. And allow Gaia to lead you through your heart into the sacred chamber of the heart. Let her take your hand and guide you into the sacred chamber of the heart as you just move forward from your, moving your consciousness into the area of the heart, feeling yourself being pulled in to the vortex of the heart. And go ahead and leave everything behind. In order to get into this vortex, you're just going to leave everything behind. Everybody has been very burdened with lots of thoughts, and worries, and emotions, processes, and intensity. And go ahead and just leave that outside the door. It'll be there when you get back if you need it. But for right now, just give yourself a moment outside of time. A moment of all time. Stepping into the sacred chamber of the heart, stepping into the still point. There's no past or future, just right here, right now. So just leaving outside of the door your shoes, your path up to this point. Just let go of that. Take off your shoes. Don't need anything about your future in this space or your past. And just go ahead and enter the room. And go ahead and leave out your identity of who you are in this world, in your physical body, male, female, your profession, your roles, all of these things that you define yourself as. You don't need those in this space. Go ahead and leave those outside the door. And not going anywhere with any conceptual energy or thoughts or worries or cares, anything about the past or the future, just coming right here, right now into still point. Just focus on this beautiful concept of stepping into the center. The toroidal field is made up of a positive and a negative polarity, and where they meet, there's one spot. This is your conception. We're visiting your moment of conception in order to invite a timeline alignment onto your most optimal timeline. So just go ahead and step into deeper and deeper into the chamber of the heart until you come to that place of the spark, the tiny space of the heart. And go ahead and move into the tiny space of the heart, which is this point of conception. This is the point where you were completely whole before you separated out into physical existence in this time around, and before every time around. This point is always the same. This point holds all of the potential, the seed, the possibilities. That's what this Leo full moon or total solar eclipse is all about, is about possibilities. And that's why it's incredibly important as you harmonize onto this timeline to choose the energy of possibility and hope and optimal. And what does your life look like if you're fully expressing your gifts? And just move into the spark that is you, the spark that holds everything about you in oneness, absolutely in connection with source energy. And just taking a few deep breaths, breathing into the area of your heart, air, light, and prana. Before you ever had a physical body or this physical body, you had an energy body. And go ahead and just get into touch with that. This is like the feeling of life, you as life moving through life. Just breathing into your heart, air, light, and prana, feeling yourself suspended in space. Floating through life, pure expression of who you are as a cosmic being in 3D reality. What does your life look like or feel like when you're living it from this place of truth? Place of total confidence because you have received the light of the sun that was always there within you, the spark of creation. Just become one with that spark of creation in the tiny space of the heart. Breathing in to your heart, air, light, and prana, opening your crown chakra to the light of the sun, the cosmic forces. Be the container for the cosmos, the true meaning of the Holy Grail. Just receive an energy wave to allow your light body to activate and to become you as the Holy Grail. Just taking a few deep breaths, feeling your whole energy field come alive. Seeing out your third eye as if you could see with your eyes closed. What do you sense and feel as you look down these future timelines, living life from this place? Go ahead and receive an energy wave to just recalibrate your whole body, all of your bodies, your physical body, to this new energy field. This living is the spark of creation that you are. Living the potential that exists within you in each moment as you refuse to hold back your light, your love, your gifts, your energy from this world, just feeling your heart chakra activate and open, activation of the fourth dimensional heart and the third dimensional heart, creating the fifth dimensional heart in the center of you. And feel yourself come into communication with cosmic forces in your own field through the secret chakra that's just underneath the heart chakra at the diaphragm. Breathing air, light, and prana into the secret chakra, feeling your umbilical cord to the cosmos. This light of the sun coming in your crown and Mother Earth holding you from below. And just allow yourself to float there and enjoy the truth of who you are and all of your magnificence and all of your potential and your decision that it's safe and appropriate and absolutely beautiful timing to bring this to the earth right here, right now in 3D into your life as you can allow. So go ahead and allow yourself to be here in this spark of creation. Beautiful potential, beautiful possibility, the truth of human evolution, and your optimal future timeline. Feel yourself excited about this future like a child. Feel the activation of alpha waves in your brain, excitement, joy, levity, childlike awe and gratitude and love, true, pure, innocent love with a heart. Inviting your heart and your brain to communicate in a way that they have not been able to in this life. Are you ready to live from the heart? Leo is asking us to consider a life lived from the heart, from truth, from the spark of creation, the part of ourselves that knows that we were never separate from anything. And so we live with the wholeness of the universe within us as an expression. And just breathing into that, breathing into this clarity about your path as a human on planet Earth to be the totality, to express laughter, love, joy, to be like a child, to be the light. Very simple. And yet we're so easily distracted. And now you have your script, your permission. You know what it is you're here to do. And asking all obstacles to be removed. Like the energy of Ganesha. To you climbing the heights of your consciousness, claiming the light of the sun, the joy of the universe as your birthright. There might be a judgment on this out there in the world. You're supposed to be worried. You're supposed to be in fear. You're supposed to be trying to fix things. And we need to rise above right now and choose the higher vibrational frequency. Choose the truth that's inside of us that's never changing. And trust in our optimal timeline and the spark that we are. Just taking a few deep breaths, beginning to complete your journey, but bringing with you this peace, this connection to consciousness, source, God above, and Mother Earth below, and the cosmos in your heart and secret chakra, just floating in a ball of light through this existence. You as life, living life, an expression of consciousness in your own unique, beautiful, divine way that brings incredible joy to you and therefore those around you and the whole planet. Thank you for being you and being brave enough to shine, to play, to have fun, to raise your vibrational frequency, choose the light and the love that we so badly need right now, and just feel all of the other indigo, star seeds, crystals that are also activating into their heart of love, understanding finally why they're here. It's not some big task they need to go out there and do. It's a big task they need to go inside and reveal to themselves and face and honor the light within. Just taking a few deep breaths as you begin to complete your journey, just taking your time, coming into your regular everyday awareness, but bringing with you this peace, this connection, this realization that you are the I am, the spark, the truth, the light. And joy is the antidote to all. So thank you for holding this higher vibration, focusing on what really matters and the truth of things and the truth of your heart, letting go all the stories that this world, the media is trying to tell you, as well as your past old records coming up, and just hold fast with the light, be present, and we'll see what happens as we come out this eclipse portal and into our next most beautiful optimal reality. Just taking a few deep breaths, coming back into your body, into your awareness as you can allow, as you're ready. And just feel yourself arriving with more of your light, more of the spark of you, the truth of you, here, home, permission to be on planet Earth right here, for right now, for this amazing opportunity. Thanks for being a sport about holding the light and refusing the delusions. And go ahead and come back into your body, into your awareness, paying attention to the feeling of your body, wiggling your finger and toes, coming back in to the room that you're in. When you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes, coming out of meditation. And thank you so much for joining me for this journey. This is a really potent and special time, and I couldn't do it without you. And with all of the souls that are connected to you that also got healings, thank you so much for the collective healing opportunity today. And I hope that you'll consider the intuitive training if you'd like to make use of your intuitive skills and bring them into great gifts. And also you can see me for an individual session if you're looking for individual support on your journey. You can find out more about that at adrianelise.com. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm here because I'm passionate about helping people have an empowered awakening experience. And so until next time, I'm Adrienne Elise. Namaste.